I want every white person in this room who would be happy to be treated as this society in general treats our citizens, our black citizens. If you, as a white person, would be happy to receive the same treatment that our black citizens do in this society, please stand. You didn't understand the directions. If you white folks want to be treated the way blacks are in this society, stand. Nobody's standing here. That says very plainly that you know what's happening. You know you don't want it for you. I want to know why you're so willing to accept it or to allow it to happen for others.
Report, 49ers Bruce Miller arrested after punching 70-year-old man. San Francisco 49ers fullback Bruce Miller has been arrested for assault, reports KTVU, Fox's local affiliate in San Francisco. Miller, 29, tried to check into the Fisherman's Wharf Marriott Hotel on Sunday night but was told all rooms were occupied. He knocked on the door of a guest and was told that he had the wrong room before he proceeded to attack the guest. The guest's father tried to help his son, but was also punched by Miller. The father is 70 years old and reportedly sustained broken bones after being punched in the face. Both guests were taken to the hospital. Miller left the hotel but was apprehended and arrested. The 49ers are aware of the situation and are currently gathering relevant facts. According to Matt Barrows of the Sacramento Bee, Miller was drafted by San Francisco in the 7th round of the 2011 NFL Draft. He finished last season with 14 yards and 1 touchdown. Earlier in the year, Miller pleaded no contest to a misdemeanor charge of disturbing the peace. Miller had been arrested in March on suspicion of spousal battery.
By early afternoon, the Ravens had terminated Rice's contract. The NFL suspending him indefinitely. The question for many tonight, what took so long?
Too complex, too complex, much too complex, too complex, too complex, too complex.
Quarterback Colin Kaepernick is getting in touch with his roots. He spent the 4th of July in Ghana and posted this video documenting his trip. Along with the video, Kaepernick tweeted, "How can we truly celebrate independence on a day that intentionally robbed our ancestors of theirs? To find my independence, I went home. KPIX5's Wilson Walker reports on whether the free agent's outspoken political views will hurt his chances of returning to the NFL.
What have I or those I represent to do with your national independence?
Opening with a quote from Frederick Douglass, Colin Kaepernick's 1-minute 4th of July video post takes him to Ghana, retracing the steps of slaves before he is welcomed home to find what he calls his, quote, personal independence.
And simultaneously proceed to say that Independence Day was not to be celebrated.
By now, you know how people feel about the former 49ers quarterback.
A lot of people like him, a lot of people dislike him.
But even among his supporters,
I like that he's giving back to his community.
This video raises that looming question. Is this a man who has moved on from football?
Kaepernick is making himself absolutely unemployable.
Because there's plenty of hard statistical evidence that he could still play.
Within the top 10 quarterbacks in football.
According to the Chicago Tribune, for years, the Chicago Police Department has allowed white detectives to torture black suspects to the point where they confess to murders that they did not commit.
White supremacists and other domestic extremists maintain an active presence in U.S. police departments and other law enforcement agencies. A striking reference to that conclusion, notable for its confidence and the policy prescriptions that accompany it, appears in a classified FBI counterterrorism policy guide from April 2015, obtained by The Intercept. The guide, which details the process by which the FBI enters individuals on a terrorism watch list, the known or suspected terrorist file, notes that, quote, domestic terrorism investigations focused on militia extremists, white supremacist extremists, and sovereign citizen extremists often have identified active links to law enforcement officers, and it explains in some detail how Bureau policies have been crafted to take this infiltration into account. Although these right-wing extremists have posed a growing threat for years, federal investigators have been reluctant to publicly address that threat, or to point out the movement's long-standing strategy of infiltrating the law enforcement community. No centralized recruitment process or set of national standards exists for the 18,000 law enforcement.
Been passing around to people. People that want to take over and have a government for themselves, that they'll be treated right. That's what it's all about. I want to introduce a man that come over tonight from another part of town, but he's fighting for some of the same causes we're fighting for, and start the meeting off. So I'm going to introduce you to Bob Lee here and let him rap a little while. Bob.
I'm a Black Panther. I'm a section leader of the Black Panther. This is Paul. He's a security man. This is Sister Ruby. We met with Junebug and his brothers last Wednesday night, last week, in the Church of Three Crosses, where we both had a chance to rally, get together. Panthers are here are here. Panthers are here. For Uptown. Okay. For anyone who lives in Uptown. With brown, green, yellow, purple, or pink. But I'm saying Panthers are here, and you have to tell us what we can do. And what we can do is together. We come here with our hearts open. You can't supervise us where we can be of help to you.